Hi, welcome to your reading, and today's guidance is just intuitive for you. And I can see a sun hat, and it's kind of like the straw hat type with like a really big brim on it so that it keeps the sun off your shoulders and everything. And the hat is being worn by somebody who's also, I want to say, like they're a bit of a hypochondriac, so I feel like they're already covered in sun cream from head to foot anyway, so it's almost like doubly protected. And I feel like this person can't go out into the sunshine without doing this, because they feel like it's something that they need to do. It's like a ritual every time they go out, so they can't just think to themselves, well, I'm only going to be out for half an hour, do I really need all of this protection? They can't do that. They just literally still need to smother themselves in this protective oil and clothing. And I feel as though this person would enjoy the day a lot more if they didn't worry so much about that, and if they kind of, when they went out, if they sort of sensed when they'd been out for long enough and then decided to come home or go sit in the shade and have a drink. I feel like what I want to say is little and often is okay, because I feel like you're kind of, I don't think this is just talking about the sun, I think this is talking about life in general, to be honest. And I feel like it's just saying, go out and take chances, do the things that you feel like you want to do, because if you don't have a go without like performing some sort of a ritual beforehand, like going with the flow is what I want to say, if you don't do that, you could be spending all your time preparing rather than actually enjoying, if that makes sense. So you could be spending like an hour putting on your sun cream and your clothing or whatever, also like packing bags, making sure everything's in order and you haven't forgotten anything before you go. I feel like just letting go of that kind of ritual and enjoying the day, seeing what it brings, because you're always going to be prepared. You don't need to have everything. You know, there's plenty of places you could stop on the way, or if you've forgotten something, you know, we live in a society where we can just literally put our hand on anything, literally anything, at any time of the day. I feel, you know where you can go if you've forgotten something, forgotten to bring something from your home, say, that the shops are open 24/7 pretty much. So I must say, just try and go with the flow a bit more and try and enjoy your life without pre-planning everything as much as you do. Try and just let go of it a little bit, and if you can't do it like in one go, I want to say just little tiny baby steps, a little bit at a time. Make the changes like subtle changes, and maybe next time you go out, just wear the hat and not all of the sun cream, but take the sun cream in your bag so you've got that as a backup just in case you get a bit panicky, that kind of thing. But yeah, and I'm like, as I'm talking about the sun and things like that, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm specifically talking about wearing sunscreen. It's more of the fact that you just need to be more aware of how much time and effort you're putting into things that aren't as important as actually just going out and enjoying whatever it is you're doing. That's really what this message is about in a nutshell. Take care, have a great day.